Hello, brothers and sisters. It is Dawn and Zubi Lama, and we are back the next day. This is a 2-day thing because we have to do a video on this. Dawn woke up this morning, and he saw this video on YouTube that Conan O'Brien had actually posted. It was like a clip of his segment at night, and you guys know that late night talk shows.
We'll put a link below.
You guys know the programming. You know what goes into it. You know that when people come on, they only get a certain amount of time to do their little interview, and then it's like the next guest comes on.
So if you've got a book signing that you're doing, you'll get 4 minutes.
So you know there's a lot of important people.
Or selling a book.
That come on to Conan O'Brien, his late night talk show.
See.
But this time it was a woman named Lucy Jones.
Lucy.
And
Dr. Lucy Jones.
Lucifer, get it, guys? Lucy Lucifer. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up.
She's a USGS seismologist.
And if you guys watch this video, it's like 7 minutes long.
Which means she is more smarter than you about earthy things.
She says
she's an expert.
She literally says they talk about the earthquakes. It's 8 minutes of this video.
7 minutes, 56 seconds. And they give this woman, Lucy Jones.
Go ahead. You want to tell him? Go ahead. Go.
No, I can't.
Go.
I'm shy.
Anyways, so Lucy Jones does this interview, and she goes off, and she's telling everyone that, because she's like, oh, here's what you want to do during an earthquake. They say to get in between doorways. She goes, no, that is completely false. That's only back in Mexico City, where they have old houses, and that's the only time that you want to get in the middle of a doorway. But what you want to do is get under any type of furniture. She said it doesn't even have to be strong. She said it can be like some flimsy,
and Conan
whatever.
starts making jokes about shitty IKEA furniture, and they're laughing about it, you know.
Oh, and then they say, they're like, well, what about the death toll? Because she said that we're 150 years past due on the San Andreas fault. But you're not going to get murdered in a hurricane, she says.
Well, what was the answer to the death toll? 1,500. We'll only lose about 1,500 people.
We'll lose 1,500 people.
But
and we'll
300,000 buildings will just be destroyed.
And then she says that it'll take 6 months to get water back to the area. And
yeah, she drops out like it's no big deal. There will not be water.
There will not be water for 6 months. But yeah, and then like you guys can see it. I mean, if you're awake, you guys can see what the programming is for this.
Predictive programming, yeah.
Don't worry. Although 150 years past due on the San Andreas fault, she literally says, they go, what about dying in an earthquake? She says, oh, so many people are so scared of dying in an earthquake. But you're more likely to get murdered in LA than to die in an earthquake. That's what she says. And guess what? The entire crowd starts laughing. Laughing.
So think about like the truth. What's supposed to happen? Great big earthquake in California. Some type of purge-like situation is going to exist afterwards, where you're more likely to get murdered. And it's just that they're trying to put it out there because they're occultists. And so, you know, if you're asleep and you're sleeping by then, if they can program your subconscious, you get this mass group of people who can create this, especially in a population center like that. So
the video is incredible. It is incredible. You're like, what? And we went to the beach, and I literally came home, and I go, I need to get like ready because I got to do this video. I didn't even let my hair dry. I'm like, we need to get this video out there because I could not believe how much BS was on that video.
And yeah, we wanted to keep this short. That was your idea. And the one thing I did want to say is there's a lot of technical stuff that you have to look at to have this bit of information. But what is happening with those earthquakes right now? I'll put that other link in the bottom where they are lying about what is happening with the earthquakes. This guy gets on this morning, CBS this morning, and he throws out there that there's been over 500 earthquakes since that first 6-point bubble. No, there isn't. There's like 1,500, 2,000 a day.
What he said, he goes, well, the guy's not lying because the guy says over 500. Yeah. Now, it's actually over 1,500.
But it's over 10,000, like, because it's 2,000 a day.
Yeah.
So more on the technical side, there's a line of earthquakes, you know, that just peppered in this kind of a direction. Now there's another line that's moving down this way. Guess what's down here? LA. And the San Andreas. And the San Jacinto and one other one. It's literally where these fault lines intersect, and it's backing up. That's why you can clearly see the pressure is building and piling up towards LA.
You guys. They're saying that it's not going to hit. They're saying that there's no activity. Everything is fine. They have you guys, I mean, not our followers, because you guys are probably the smartest people I know, but other people who are sleeping, they're just like, oh, okay, well, Conan O'Brien joked about it, and they had a seismologist on who took 8 minutes of a time, and they were saying, like I said, they were saying, oh, because of Mexico City, they said not to go under the desks, and they said that people died, but that didn't really happen, and it's like, what are you guys talking about Mexico for? You guys live in America. This is Conan O'Brien. Like, what? You guys have got to see the video. We're going to put the link in the bio.
We'll put the links below. And then the CBS this morning, the title of the video is actually what we learned about, I'm paraphrasing, but it's what we learned about California earthquakes because of this one that just happened. So they're literally talking about this earthquake that just happened. And the guy just straight up lies on TV about what is happening, what the severity is, and he says that, well, this has got nothing to do with the big one that they're expecting. He says we're expecting this big one, but this one's way out over here, and it's not. No, it's not. It's literally building up toward the one he's saying that they're expecting the big one on. So and you guys already know Hurricane Barry is hitting landfall, I think tomorrow, and it's going right over the New Madrid fault. Tons of water on the New Madrid fault.
And they, I believe, are steering that right over there and destabilize the New Madrid fault. I mean, they've already got floods and all that good stuff happening.
Weaponized weather.
And we already know that's all happening.
So smart.
I am really smart. Thank you so much for finally noticing. No,
demons are in control. It's a flat Earth. It's not a globe. And so demons run everything, which includes NFL, all those things they keep you busy with, occultists. It's all occult spelling. They use the occult to capture the power of your subconscious, and then they get a couple of million, a billion of you.
We want to make this short.
Yeah.
So you guys already know this. Really excited because things are gearing up, and it is awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, those who believe in Jesus and those who know that salvation is drawing nigh, we know that the day of the Lord
your deliverance is getting near.
So excited. God bless you guys. We love you. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow. Bye.